Russians activate military propaganda in kindergartens. In the Bashkortostan city of Sterlitamark, in kindergarten number 19, so-called lessons of courage were held, at which children were told about enemies of Russia, the danger of Bashkir patriotism, the harmfulness of the ideology of Ukrainianism, and other challenges of the empire wannabe. Manfred Ildus Manyapov, walking in uniform in front of the children and holding a machine gun in his hands, spoke about military duty and loyalty to the homeland. The organizer of the brainwashing was the Union of Chechen Republic Armed Conflict Participants, called Nabat, which unites Russian invaders who survived after two Chechen wars, as well as their Bashkir and Tatar collaborators. The union includes non-socialized elements of the society, mostly alcoholics who have not been able to find themselves in a peaceful life and get at least some kind of job. Nabat makes money by traveling to educational institutions of the Republic of Bashkortostan on the order of authorities, where they conduct lessons of courage. They make children squat and do push-ups. They tell fictional stories about the lecturer's courage on the battlefield, etc. The Kalmyk clothing brand for Oirat left Russia and moved production abroad. The company produces clothes with the ethnic Kalmyk Oirat and Buddhist themes. Clothing manufacturers say that they are citizens of the Russian Federation, but they are not Russians. They discuss discriminatory practices applied to non-Russians in Russia itself, which includes forced Russification and Christianization, the ban on language and culture, deportations and genocide. The statement reads, "We are non-Russians, and we are proud of our names: Oirat, Sakha, Buryat, Tatars, Bashkort, Erza, Khakas, Udmurt. We are citizens of the Russian Federation, but we are not Russians. We have our own non-Russian world. They don't rent us apartment in Moscow and St. Petersburg. They say churkas in the metro stations. They don't respect our religion. They are allowed to call us enemies of the people and traitors. We are second-class citizens in our own country. This is our last drop." The cartoon of Soyuz Multfilm Studio, Treasures of Sunken Ships, of 1973, about the boat Neptune and the Nazi destroyer with the letter Z, disappeared from the YouTube channel. In the story, three children on a submarine called Neptune go to look for a sunken ship with the gold to help a friend. Later, they find a sunken destroyer at the bottom of the sea, marked with symbols Z29. The boy says, "Everything is clear. This is a fascist destroyer. Nazi destroyers were designed with the letter Z." After that, a torpedo starts chasing the children, but then it is defeated and sold for scrap. This cartoon is currently unavailable on the YouTube channel. Also, it previously gained more than 100,000 views. About 100 prisoners of the Federal State Institution in Dimitrovgrad, Ulyanovsk region, went on a hunger strike to support North Caucasus natives who were beaten and humiliated. The hunger strike was announced on April 13, when fasting prisoners, mostly from Chechnya and Ingushetia, were beaten in the colony in Dimitrovgrad, Ulyanovsk region, the Idel-Ural website reported, citing the human rights project Gulagu.net. During the Muslim holy month of Ramadan, the fighters of the combined unit of the Federal Penitentiary Service destroyed copies of the Quran and prayer rugs belonging to the prisoners, insulted and humiliated them because of their religion and nationality. One of the prisoners, Sambak Bakmurzaev, was hospitalized after the injuries he received. Human rights activists claim that in protest, dozens of prisoners cut their hands and stomachs in order to obtain documentation of their injuries, and visits from supervising prosecutor and a public monitoring commission. They were supported by prisoners from other blocks, including non-Muslims. The next day, about 100 inmates went on a hunger strike. In Russia, they said that the sunken cruiser Moskva personnel is in occupied Sevastopol. Russian media are spreading a video of a meeting between the Commander-in-Chief of Russian Navy, Admiral Nikolai Yevmenov, and the command of the Russian Black Sea Fleet with the crew of a missile cruiser Moskva, which sank after being hit by Ukrainian missiles Neptune. Cruiser commander Anton Kuprin appears on the video. Also, the media had previously reported his death. In the first part of the video, which lasts about 30 seconds, there is no sound. It appears only during the commentary of the commander-in-chief of the Russian Navy. There are about 100 soldiers in the video, while more than 500 people were supposed to be on the ship. Apparently they used one of old videos.